कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी।
My respectful regards and heartiest greetings to each one of you. My heartfelt gratitude to the AICTE authorities for choosing me and my teammates Dr. Manisha Mittal and Dr. Sangeet Singh for the Leadership and Training Program at the AICTE. As a part of this training, we were required to make a change project for our institute, and we grabbed this opportunity to choose a project, an idea very close to our hearts, that is health for happiness. As we all know, the corona pandemic has moved us all in one or the other way. There is not a single soul on this entire planet not affected by this corona pandemic. Some of us lost our parents, our children, our friends, our relatives, and also our jobs and livelihoods. And my heart goes out to each one of them. I want to pray to the Almighty God. Oh God, please bless them all with your divine love, your guidance, your protection, your care, your kindness, and also your power to conquer each and every difficult challenge that they may be faced with. Having said that, we realized that people who could sail through this pandemic were those, number one, they were blessed by God, of course, but the other ones were who had strong immunity and who had some sort of physical activity in their daily routines. Hence the project, Sports and Games for Progress and Prosperity. Now, you would say every institute has sports and games facilities, so what is so different about this? So there are always a few students who keep participating in the events, all the events again and again, and getting all the prizes, But we wanted to have a life-changing project for our students, a life-changing habit, change of mindset, in which every student will be required to have in half an hour or 1 hour of physical activity every day, as per his own choice. If he wants to do yoga, okay. If he wants to do badminton, if he wants to go for table tennis, cricket, zumba, or any other type of physical activity, as per his own choice, not as a compulsion. He has to do it as a pleasure and joy. Only then the best part of him is going to come out. We discussed this idea with the management, Sardar Harmeet Singh Ji, President of the Delhi Sikh Gurudwara Management Committee, Sardar Jagdeep Singh Ji, the General Secretary of the Delhi Sikh Gurudwara Management Committee, our Chairman Sardar Amarjeet Singh Ji, and our Manager Sardar Harjeet Singh Ji, and they all were very enthusiastic about this idea, and they all welcomed and assured us full support. And they told us to put our best foot forward and have the best of the facility, the largest platform with multiple activities for all the students of the institute. So this is what in our institute also there are number of academic activities going on, projects, hackathons, startups, placements, trainings for skill development, soft skill developments, and so many trainings in emerging areas. But all this is only possible when we have good health, and for this, like we say, jaan hai to jahan hai. So the most important thing is that my students should be the best of their health. With good health, they not only their physical abilities are going to improve, their health is going to improve, their power of concentration, their focus is going to improve. They will know how to handle success and failure. They will know how to handle winning and losing. They will understand how they have to intermingle with their classmates. They will attain leadership skills. They will be able to instill in them the qualities of honesty, integrity, and also responsibility. They will also learn how to remain upbeat in stressful situations, how to remain cool and composed in the stressful situations. So this is the whole idea behind this project. What we did was, as soon as the batch of 21-22 joined our institute this year in December, after reopening of colleges after 2 years, we told them to fill a form. We had put it in the website, and we told them to give the physical activities of their choice which they would like to pursue, and accordingly we are creating all the facilities. We are arranging coaches, we have a gym in the institute which is being renovated. We have a sports complex, luckily near to our institute, having world-class facilities. So we encourage our students to go and avail those facilities also. There is a school near our institute of our own committee which is having world-class facilities of sports and games. So our students are encouraged to go and use those facilities also. Apart from this, whatever facilities our students would like to have in the institute, we are trying to provide all those facilities to our students. Our project is also in line with the National Education Policy, which focuses on holistic development, well-groomed students. Like we all know, our legacy of Takshila Nalanda, where we used to impart 64 types of kala skills to our students, which included right from all sports activities, including tailoring, cutting, crafting, singing, dancing, sports, games. So similarly, we are trying to bring back the legacy, and we want the students who pass out from our institute should be well-groomed ones. They should stand taller than others wherever they go, whether they go for placements, whether they work in some companies, whether they go to study in international universities. They should be different from others, and we are trying to create a human resource for our country which will play a great role, a significant role in the growth and development of our resurgent nation. Also to inculcate the habit of unity, discipline, and nationalism, we have included NCC from this year in our institute. Then apart from this, there are many other activities which our students are happily doing, and our students, our staff and faculty have embraced this new concept with lot of joy and fervor, and this also motivates us to do this project with lot of passion and enthusiasm. Apart from this, our institute vision is, the vision of the institute says holistic development for growth, progress, and prosperity. So, this project is also in line with the vision of the institute. Apart from this, one more thing that which comes to my mind is when our children go to participate in international competitions like the Olympics, like the Commonwealth Games, the number of medals, the tally of these medals is not very encouraging. We can do much better. So maybe out of these students, when these type of students play at the graduation level, and then they will continue this habit at the post-graduation level during their work time, so they will be torch bearers of these physical activities in their entire lives for their own children, the generations to come, their friends, their other countrymen. So we may get some good sports person, some ambassadors of this project from our institute itself. So this is another use of this project, which we are the change project that we have introduced in our institute. So we are going ahead with a lot of passion, and I seek the blessings of all the regulatory authorities as well as my faculty members in this project, and blessings of all of you that indeed make this project a great success. Thank you.
These primary objectives, the first meeting was conducted under the able guidance of our esteemed Director Ma'am, where a proposal for a change project was discussed with all the heads of the departments, and during this discussion, the urgency and the importance of such a project was understood by one and all. All agreed to motivate the staff and the students for fulfilling the aspirations of SGPP. The same day, a page was created on the college website stating the importance of physical activities for holistic growth of the students. The next meeting conducted by the UKERI group was with the class mentors of the first year students and the sports in charge of the institute to discuss the objectives of SGPP, and all agreed to fully commit themselves and cooperate with each other to conduct regular physical activities in the institute. The next day, 2 separate Google Forms were designed and circulated amongst the students by their respective class mentors to segregate the students based upon the regularity of their participation in different physical activities. In the first form, data was collected for the first year students, which give us an insight into the frequency with which they indulged in any form of physical activity. It was observed that about 56% students regularly involved themselves in some form of physical activity, whereas 27% students seldomly involved themselves in physical activity, and around 17% of the students were not motivated enough to participate in any of the physical activities. It was encouraging to note that 46% of the students who were active participants involved themselves in some form of physical workout on a daily basis. As opposed to this, around 13% of the students engaged in some form of physical activity only once a week. It was heartening to note that a big section of the students wanted to contribute to this project on a voluntary basis. In order to nurture the skills of the students, responses were gathered by the circulation of a second Google form where the student preference for different indoor and outdoor sporting activities was sought. Majority of the students wanted the cricketing infrastructure at the institute to be enhanced. Students also showed their keen interest in participating in outdoor sports such as badminton, football, hockey, basketball, and athletics. For indoor sports, majority of the students opted for badminton and table tennis, while the remaining opted for chess and yoga. 43% of the active participants also recorded previous remarkable achievements in sports at the school level, wherein they happened to win awards and accolades at the zonal, state, district, and the national level. This was followed by a survey of the college premises to identify possible sites for the sporting facilities based on student interest and requirement. These 4 locations, as shown in the pictures, were identified for indoor and outdoor activities. In the second phase, space setting and democratic actions were executed in the form of formation of a core committee through consultation with the senior staff willing to join SGPP. What followed was the formulation of a project proposal for the improvement of the existing sport infrastructure at the institute. A 4-day event was scheduled in the event institute premises to introduce the concept of SGPP. Glimpses of the same can be had through the following pictures and video presentation.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले आशाएं, ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं ले दिल की
pandemic, we were all stuck in our homes, unable to do any physical activity. As soon as colleges opened, I used to feel very tired. Only a little bit of physical exercise done while traveling made me feel breathless. There just wasn't enough stamina to do things. However, the Zumba workshop conducted in the college made me want to continue doing some form of physical exercise. It felt good and refreshing. It redeveloped my interest, and now I'm motivated to take up badminton as a sport. Looking forward to more such events.
Hey guys, as we all know, हम 2 साल से घर पे थे, कोई काइंड की फिजिकल एक्टिविटी नहीं थी. अभी 2 साल बाद कॉलेज खुले, लोग ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, लोग ट्रैवल करने में भी थक रहे हैं क्योंकि उनको कोई आदत नहीं है, स्टेमिना लेवल उनका लो हो चुका है पिछले 2 साल में. अभी फ़िलहाल हमारे कॉलेज ने एक इवेंट करवाया था, जुम्बा इवेंट करवाया था, जिससे लोगों को आदत पड़ गई है, फिजिकल एक्टिविटी वापस उनकी रूटीन में आ चुकी है. सब इतने एक्साइटेड थे उस इवेंट को लेकर और सब ने बहुत इन्जॉय करा. अब उनके रूटीन में जुम्बा एंड योगा उनके रूटीन में आ चुका है. सब इतना रिफ्रेश फील करते हैं. अब जुम्बा करने के बाद एंड योगा करने के बाद उनका स्टेमिना लेवल भी हाई हो चुका है.
Hello guys. During pandemic, as we were all trapped within our homes and we didn't have much to go for, so as our college got opened, a sports event where they initiated a Zumba activity, and there was another event that is called Bhangra activity, in which they did lot of events like if you will join, you will find it too. Like they did lot of programs in which you can increase your strength, you can increase your endurance, and you can even increase your agility. So I think you should join it too.
Greetings to everyone. At the outset, on behalf of all the faculty members of Guru Tegh Bahadur Institute of Technology, I'd like to congratulate our Honorable Director Ma'am, Dr. Ruminder Kaur Randhawa, for this brilliant endeavor of encouraging and promoting sports and other related physical activities in such a big way in the Institute. I think kudos to her for initiating this very noble cause of promoting good health for everyone. I think it's truly commendable. And I must admit that we're all very excited about it, and we're very thankful to the authorities for taking this cause so very seriously and for the awesome work that they're doing, and for really wanting to make good health a part of our daily conversations and our daily lives. I think it's going to make a lot of positive difference to the lives of our students and to the lives of the faculty members out here, and it's definitely going to make us more sensitive towards the need to have good health. I think what could be more important than good health today? Nothing at all. So keeping ourselves healthy is an expression of our gratitude towards the cosmos, and I think sports and other physical activities have the power to change the world. So I'd like to extend my best wishes to everyone who's associated with this, and for wanting to make good health possible for everyone and for making this happen for us. Many congratulations to all of you.
Action measure for urgency action type is taken to identify the impact of implementing SGPP, Sports for Growth, Progress and Prosperity, improvement initiatives. Periodical feedbacks from students were collected to find the transformation among them using student-centric approach as suggested by National Education Policy 2020. Student-centric approach of NEP 2020 includes that students will be better all-round for health, no exam fear among the students, better soft skills, tech skills, human values and competencies, respects unity in diversity, good grasp of mother tongue, fun and activity based learning, no rote learning, high adaptive, better knowledge of our religion, its heritage, culture and heroes. Action measure for coalition action types is to compare benefits of SGPP initiatives among students in terms of slight, moderate and substantial. Analysis of data collected from students to be done using KMO test, which is Kaiser-Miller-Olkin. KMO test is to determine the sampling adequacy of data that are used for factor analysis. This ensures that variables used to measure the concept are interrelated, indicates how strongly a single variable is correlated with other variables. For example, the parameters taken for students' feedback were for muscle excitement, breathe speed increasing, heart rate promotion, perspiration, temperature change, mental fitness. For visioning action type is to determine the SGPP project is accomplishing its objectives, schedule, performance. Also to find the correlation between matrix identities, Bartlett's test for sphericity is done, which compares an observed correlation matrix to identity matrix. It checks that the certain redundancy between variables with a few number of factors. It is found that Bartlett test statistic is less than critical value and no significant distance is found. The variables are orthogonal and are not correlated. One measure for empowering action plan is to determine the value of implementing SGPP in the organization. Approximate chi-square value can be established using R, Python or SPSS. The chi-square is used for testing the goodness and expected frequency. Chi-square is used for comparing target variance and observed variance. This is established using Google Colab and Python. As the sample size of feedback from students increased, the distribution of chi-square approaches are normal distribution. It was having no negative value. Chi-square value is also used for Six Sigma technology. It is found that project managers need leadership skills as much as technical. Six Sigma helps in organization to decrease the waste, increase efficiency, reduce errors, reduce organization legal risk, and can be applied to any industry. Same has been done for our educational institute. Action measure taker for quick wins action types is to implement the student satisfaction index SSI for their overall satisfaction and behavior, which has different variables. The first is openness in communication, which has a measure of 15%, ergonomics 15%, rate of complaints from the students 15%, voluntary turnover rate 20%, absenteeism rate 15%, and stress index 20%.
Our quick wins will be based on the following actions. We intend to hold a celebration launch, felicitate the participants and the achievers. SGPP is to be integrated as an essential part of engineering education where physical fitness is practiced on a daily basis. A flagship program of 1 week to be dedicated to fitness for students as well as the college staff in an ongoing manner. Also in the pipeline is the organization of quiz on fitness in sports. We intend to organize poster making competitions on topics like diet and nutrition during pandemic. Also, we intend to organize essay and poem writing competitions on topics such as fitness beats pandemic. Showing gratitude is one of the simplest yet the most powerful things humans can do for each other. The brains behind the project, Dr. Rominder Kaur Randhawa, Dr. Sanmeet Singh, Dr. Manisha Mittal. We are thankful for the earnest efforts of Dr. Munshi Yadav, Dr. Simmi Singh, Dr. Ashish Bhardwaj, Dr. Seema Singh, Mr. Manmeet Singh, Mr. Kanwarjeet Singh, Mr. Gurveen Singh. Heartfelt thanks to the student coordinators Anshdeep Singh, Tanmaydeep Singh. Thank you so much.